learn how to make pasta or plan to take a quick trip out west just because, then congratulations, you are in line with travel trends. Here to tell us more is the always trendy Terry Ward.
Hi, Janelle. Thanks for having me.
Welcome back.
Thank
Great
you.
to have you here.
Great to be here.
We're kind of getting into travel season, aren't we?
Right, for sure.
So what's trending? Let's talk about.
There's so many trends, but right now I'm really excited about shoulder season because, spring break's on its way out, and this is a great time of year, April, May, if you're thinking about a trip to Europe before the crowds settle in, or just kind of getting to places before high season of summer.
Is that what shoulder season means?
Yes,
like
shoulder
kind of
means the slow season. Yeah, it's not slow season, it's like in between seasons. So it's a great time to travel. You still got good weather coming in to places like Europe. And also here in Florida, stuff is going to be slowing down too. So a great time to get around the state as well.
Yeah, so you mentioned Islamorada.
Yes, I love, people think of the Keys as being really far away. You're talking about Key West. If you go to Islamorada, it's only about a 5.5 hour drive. And people who like to fish love Islamorada. This is the Islands of Islamorada Resort. So it's got 3-story houses you can rent, as well as like just regular suites. And the fishing season and shoulder season, April, May, we're talking about mahi offshore, blackfin tuna. And I know.
I just want to go do that.
I know, just right. So it's not gonna be as crowded. The weather's still great. It's not that like super heat
hot
and humidity. So great time to get down to the Keys. Also scuba diving. Check out the Islands of Murata Resort there.
Okay. And something else, the Smoky Mountains.
Yes, it's a great time to get up north too. Before summer, everyone from Florida loves to go up to North Carolina in the summer. If you can get there in April, May, the flowers will start blooming. You'll get that really spring feel. This is Cataloochee Ranch. You might not think you need to go out west to go to a ranch. No, you can go right here in North Carolina. This is a Relais and Chateau property on like more than 800 acres. It's just beautiful. You can fly there into Asheville nonstop from St. Pete Airport. So great time to be up in the Smoky Mountains, go horseback riding, hiking, and really just get a taste of spring it's almost pretty much over here.
Right, I know, right? So the weather's nice there.
Yes, perfect.
Right now.
Great time of year to get up there.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about kind of experiences for sightseeing. People are leaning into the experience.
Yes, experiential travel has been really big, ever since the pandemic ended. People are kind of just want more immersive experiences and really feel like they're a part of a place. So this is actually Panama that you're looking at here. This is the Ordovician Resort. And for scuba diving, I'm a big scuba diver, I think you know. So if you want to learn a new skill on a trip, scuba diving is a great one to do. They've opened a new dive resort at this resort. It's in Portobello National Park on the north coast of Panama. Really wild place, beautiful. They've got kind of overwater suites. So it's not that far. Again, we have nonstop flights from Tampa to Panama. And just an alternative to Costa Rica. Slow down and really immerse in the experiences there. Also I wanted to talk about a ranch vacation too out west in Montana. We're still looking at Panama here.
Okay, that's okay. I know you want to talk about Alpine Falls
Ranch. So
Ranch.
Alpine Falls Ranch, if you want to, I think a ranch vacation, here we are. This is about 40 minutes from Missoula, Montana. And there, if you really want to perfect your horseback riding skills, learn how to do clay shooting, that kind of stuff. Montana is a great place, and a ranch. Again, is experience. You're not like ticking off sightseeing lists. You're not like ticking off this museum and that and rushing around.
I know, that's really tough. I mean, those vacations are good, but they're not really relaxing. Right. You're not getting refreshed.
And people are much more into just settling into an experience rather than ticking things off right now. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's talk about, speaking of that, kind of similar, is like a wellness trip. A lot of people are wanting to do that.
Wellness is really, really trending too. They're calling it quiet vacations. They're calling it hospitality. It can kind of be like, just really, a vacation is just about self-care, right?
Yeah.
And last summer I did that with my family. I got some time in Bali, so that's a great place for quiet vacation wellness. They actually have a national holiday there in March. You can plan for next year. It's called Nepi, and the whole island goes silent. You're looking at Ayana Resort here. It's on the south coast of Bali, so they put on special like quiet vacation specials during this time. You're not actually allowed to leave the resort. Look, there's plenty to do.
There's plenty to do there. And when they mean quiet, like you can't talk.
The airport shuts down. Yes, it's called Nepi. It's the start of the Hindu New Year, and you just have to fall completely silent. So Ayana Resort welcomes people. You can talk, but it's just really about you can't go off the property.
Oh, that sounds fabulous.
The whole island, it's amazing.
Yeah, okay, so you got to start now planning for that, because it's March. Okay. And what about microcations?
So that's another thing that's trending. People are just trying to get away when they can for 3 or 4 day vacations. It doesn't have to be this huge blowout thing, break the budget. When I think about where to go right here in Orlando, just down Highway 4, Interstate 4, and you don't have to go to the theme parks. I love to get over there and get to Winter Garden and Winter Park. Have you been to Winter Park?
I have not. I mean, I've been to Orlando plenty, but never Winter Garden.
Yeah, Winter Garden has a great market. Winter Park also has a great market on Saturdays. Museums, lakes, just kind of a different side of Orlando you don't normally think about. There's a beautiful property called Alfond Inn that's near Rollins College there.
Okay.
And Park Avenue just has this European feel, all the restaurants and shops and stuff. And microcation. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be expensive. Just get in the car and drive. And
drive a little bit.
Get away.
When we're so lucky that we live in Florida, there's so many places.
Yep, and now's the time.
Absolutely. So if we want to follow you and all your amazing adventures, how can we do that?
Sure, it's on @Terry Ward Writer on Instagram.
Perfect. There it is right there on your screen. Thanks, Terry.